My name is Adam Porzak with Porzak Golf, taking your game to the next level and beyond. Today we have a wonderful, wonderful player, Xander Grant, young guy, lots of talent. We're going over the complete game with him. We're giving him a practice plan. We're talking about keeping the golf club in front of him in his takeaway and throughout his backswing. And we're also getting him on the putting green and talking about rhythm. Pay attention closely. This guy's a great golfer and one definitely to look out for. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and please enjoy the video. Here, I said a couple weeks ago, pick some random putts around the hole here. Okay. Was this the range you were struggling with? Like right in here?
It was like around like here, just like making like these, like birdie putts or long par putts.
Okay. What did you do to the grip to change it?
The second day I switched to left hand low, but then,
did you?
Yeah, but then I started putting bad with it, so I went back.
Yeah, you know, the one thing that you just have to start, as weird as it says, you know, as crazy as it sounds, you just have to start telling yourself one thing too, that you're a good putter, you know? The more we sometimes talk about it and make it an issue, it becomes an issue, right? And that's something that, you know, is important to understand. So here we go, let's just stay consistent here. So here's the thing. One thing that I see right away. Come back here. You want the putter, especially on a putt this short, ideally to be facing the target at which you're putting. Like, look where I am there. Like, I know I didn't make that, obviously, but look where the putter is. Meaning, like, watch this. Here's the no-no, right? See what I just did? How it just glanced across it, right? You want to strike that solidly in a way that gets the putter still tracking down the line and following the ball to the hole. So one of the things you want to do is you want to find that spot 2-3 inches ahead of that ball and keep that putter going down that line. So, you know, if we were drawing a simple line here, you know, just kind of like that. You see that right there? That's pretty good, actually, huh? You want to draw that, and then watch. When I finish this, see where the putter is? It's still on that line. So here, just work on this for a second here.
It's kind of like the wall with the putter. If the wall is here, you don't want to hit it.
Exactly.
Dang, I should be an instructor.
That was much better right there. Like, here's what it comes down to. That thing that I had that boy doing, Shrinish, that's a no-brainer for this guy. Like,
that was the ruler, right?
The ruler. And it's just a 12-inch ruler, right? Like I said, we're going to make a little, you know, so we don't have to all carry rulers around. I get that the same exact thing that slips in our putting plate case, made out of the same material. It's good right there. I mean, it's just seeing straight lines. It's hard, you know, guys. You know, it's funny. I remember when I used to work on my stroke when I was younger and I didn't have it just locked in where it was just right down the line every time. It was one of those things that when you're looking down at just green grass and you see your feet, which aren't always straight to begin with, right? It's hard to imagine what a straight line is. That's why the string is good. That's why that's good. But I just like the 12-inch ruler. I think it's so easy. And what you're going to start seeing is go hit a right to left putt for me. I'll tell you, there's no way that putter exits left on a right to left putt. Where are you playing that one?
Apparently a little more outside.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was telling Gabe, I'm like, you know, the ones that you'll be prone to swipe a little left on it will be
Right to left
left to righters like this. The ones that he's trying to pull it on his line. Yeah, I knew what I was talking about. The ones like this, he's going to strike it down the line every time. The right to lefter is going to be a lot easier for him to get it out to his line because the golfer thinks they can almost push it down the line, right? Which is a little bit more of what his stroke needs.
Yeah.
That's
why they say right to left is easier for right-handers than left to right.
Yeah, people typically try to go out to in and pull those across to get them on the line. And the root cause is that is they just don't play enough break, right? They don't play enough break, and then of course they. But I would really spend time on the ruler, Xander. You know, because then get that ball right in the center of the putter.
And I think the putting stroke is just like his full swing. Get it tight, right?
Absolutely.
Like you said, the manipulation of
we talked about
the face of everything is the same.
We talked about how the number one thing that will oscillate the face and change it is the changing tempo, right? And that's the one thing also that'll jack up the speed control, the changing tempo. So when you're in here, what's nice about having the ruler down is you don't have to think about the stroke, right? You're just kind of slotting it between that ruler every single time. But what's nice is also, after that, you know what you can do? Once you're in there working on that feeling, you can just sit there and literally just go 1, 2. 1, 2. Right, and you're only working on rhythm at that point, right? So it's like for me, if I were this guy, I would say like, watch how easy this is right here. Right, so you have your starting lines. You're in here, and you go, okay. You go in here, and it's just, there's my line. 1, 2. Like that was perfect right there. Never had to focus on anything other than, all right, trace my line, abide to a rhythm. 1, 2. And there you go, all day, right? And you can do that around the hole, right to left to right. And it's just keeping it so incredibly simple. I've said this many times, you're not a bad putter, you don't have a bad stroke. Your stroke sometimes gets a little bit off, but the little bit off is easy to fix with that ruler. Setup looks great, bud. Stick to your rhythm. 1, 2. Beautiful there. How good was that? See how positive that ball came off the face?
The face didn't move, it didn't
at
open,
all.
it didn't close.
And a lot of that just becomes from the decel or the little jump at it, and I just feel like if he can start working at his rhythm, but then here's the thing, what jacks up the rhythm is that the working on the stroke. You're sitting there trying to get it straight back, straight through. Well, that doesn't work. Have something down on the ground that's going to guarantee you do that, and then you can free it up and get really conscious of just 1, 2, 1, 2. I just like the way those balls come off the face, though, when you keep that pace going.
Yeah.
Cool. I know we said we're going to spend a lot of time on this. I really don't think we need to spend a lot of time here. I want to go hit some more 8 irons because I want to see that swing again. But I do think that if we can just let's get the 12-inch ruler out. I'm going to get these little training aids made up, and I'll get you guys one, okay? But I just want you to use the 12-inch ruler for now, the really thin ones, little sheet metal ones, and that's good enough for now. And put it on the 8-inch mark, so the ball's sitting on top of the ruler, and I want him to go all around the hole and work the heck out of that. And the only low side, Larry. Here's the only thing that you're gonna have to do. Think about this. Our one tiny little flaw was the putter was exiting left this morning. Not because of a backstroke going out, actually, which is shocking. Normally it goes out to in. That was pretty down the line, then it would just go left. That is on the left to right putts. Why? Because we just don't play enough break, and our subconscious knows we need to pull it back online, okay?
Okay.
Let's work on that. But that's what the ruler will help us with, is also respecting the line. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, now you're going to be able to give yourself a little bit of a green reading lesson with that ruler. And what's funny is everybody who uses the ruler and they start hitting it on the line, they always come back and they just turn back and they go, oh my God, I didn't realize how far I had to play that outside the hole. And that's what's funny is our subconscious, when we're standing over it, feels that.
Yeah.
But our eyes sometimes, when we're looking over it, unless we've just been around the game so long and seen so many putts, they don't see that for the average player. And I would say, this has been something that's been said many times over. The average golfer underreads putts by sometimes over half the amount at which they should actually be playing, right?
Yeah.
And that's something right there that, you know, it's important to figure out a system for that. Come on, buddy, get it out there. Push it away. Oof, man. Does it feel a little better?
Yeah,
What if it feels different?
feels better.
Just a little more out in front of you, right? Club a little out in front, hands out in front, just kind of more out here as opposed to being pinned back there, right?
Looks more
So
tight and not tight meaning
how about this one right here? Ready for this? Okay. I was on a range once, and it was a young kid. Nick Faldo was hitting balls next to me, and I heard him say this. It's like, yeah, you just don't show the inside of your bicep to people back here. Nothing good comes from this. Show it to the person in front of you. Right? Not like so many juniors get, and the hands are just so far behind the body at that point. It's really important, okay? That's what that wall drill is going to help with. The wall drill is something I want you to work at, just understanding, right? How do I actually get it, like Adam, have a normal swing and still miss that wall, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're good on the putting, and then just, you know, start working, you know, just make sure, like, when we'll talk about, good, Xander, nice, dude, nice job today, buddy. Hey, when you go out and you're doing your work on the range and the course, let's make sure that you start wedge distance control, proximity from the hole, like actually practice those things, right? Like, let's not just work on just golf swing, hitting balls. You know, I think it's just really important. Work on the scoring components of your game. I told Dad, 2 R's with the putting, ruler and rhythm. Get the ruler and rhythm going all around the green. Make it your thing. And then, you know, start working on club selection around the green with the chipping and all that, and we're good to go.
Cool.
Yeah. Gabe, we appreciate you, buddy.
done.
I hope you all enjoyed our video with Xander. He's a wonderful young talent and definitely one to look out for in the future. Please click the link below and pick up 3 free videos. Also, leave any questions or comments you have. Thank you.